Hello. Welcome in, Mac. Ash, hope everybody's doing well. We are working on Birdtown, which doesn't have a proper name yet, and it doesn't need a proper name for a long time. The shop is the main focus for today. Oh, right. Streaks are official now, aren't they? Oh man, here we go. It begins. What's my streak on my own channel, though? You know? Where's that? It's not going to tell me. Figures. Okay, so we're going to rename this to Birdtown Shop. All right, here we go. We're going to save this branch out to its own scene in the Chapter 2 folder so that we can edit it individually. Oh, that's a problem, isn't it, there? What's the transform on this? Yeah, let's do this and this. Something like this. And then we'll go back to Birdtown and then move this vaguely back to where it was. Something like that. That'll work. No, the unofficial name is in fact Birdtown. It was the official, unofficial name. Okay, so this is kind of haphazardly slapped together. We're gonna get something that's about the same, but a little bit cleaner. I think the overall size here is okay. So we're gonna replace, oh, that's the roof there. This is the main bulk here. So this one should have just 5 points, yeah. So we're gonna round these out to 0. Okay. It's a little bit cleaner. Thank you for that lizard party. 3, 4, no. 3, well, you know what? Yeah, let's go for a clean 4 there. And then this at 3. And then that means this will be exactly 2. And 4.5 is fine. The top one really doesn't matter that much. Okay, so that's the vague setup there. We're gonna separate this into pieces, definitely. So let's move this out here. Position of this. We need the Z to be zeroed out. We're gonna change this to -2.5. Get this nice and grid aligned for us. Don't worry about the roof. Rename this to temp roof and hide it. This right here, these two. Position. 2. Yeah, 2. This is fine. And 0, yeah, that's not even gonna be there for long. And then this little post here. That's fine. Okay. There's Birdtown Shop now. It's off center, isn't it? How did that happen? Position is 2.5. Oh, because position needs to be -2 now. No? Never mind. Think of that PIB party. X4. Oh, this is probably off as, no. Scale is off. Aha. Well, that does change things quite a bit, doesn't it? But then we can scale the whole thing up and down as we need to. Yeah, that will probably end up getting scaled. Well, let's see. What would 1.3 scale? Okay, so let's bump it up to 2.5 and bump these 4s up to 5. Bump this Y up to 5. That becomes 2.5. These two shift to 2.5. Move this up a smidgen. This one is scaled. Yeah, this one is scaled awkwardly. So let's change that. Rename that to post. Or I guess more, perch. And this is whole. So perch is currently a radius of 0.18. Let's go for an even 0.2. And then change. So that put it at 0.75. That's reasonable to get the stairs on top of it. I think we can work with that. The depth needs to change to probably about 4 for now. Okay, so there's our vague shape that we're gonna work out. Yeah. Let's rename this to front wall. And change the depth to 0.5. Collision will not be on because this is going to be a false wall here. This is not going to be a real wall. Yeah, the real wall is going to be... Whoa. There we go. No, the real wall is going to be invisible. Change this height to 1, and then move this out a smidgen. That'll probably end up being a separate piece. Actually, yeah, let's go ahead and do that. All right. Wood planks, is that what we're going to use here? Kind of the same as the stairs material. Oh, no, let's give it a nice, fresh texture, like a painted. Yeah, that's cool. That's good so far. And now let's give it like a... That might be too barn. Let's go blue instead. Well, I guess birdhouses can be... All right, what's the very first result for a birdhouse image? Well, wood. And then one that appears to be a barn. Like, that's the gag, isn't it? Is that they're kind of barn-shaped. There's all these fancy birdhouses. All right, we're just going to go blue paint and then red paint for the ceiling, or the roof bits. We may use the shingle texture we used in Frogtown. But yeah, this is fine right here. I want to go kind of branch it out a bit, like have it... What would that look like? It's the ones up here could go up to negative 0.5, maybe negative 0.25. Is that obvious? I think that's probably okay to do. Something like that is good. Okay. Now we need the next piece of the puzzle, which are the walls. We don't have to use box. We could, if we wanted to get this sort of polygon angle, it might make sense to use a CSG polygon instead. Because as it stands, it's going to be we can eyeball it. We can eyeball it. 0.5 for the width here. And then the tricky part is, of course, this bit here of trying to line these up. Well, that looks pretty clean already. Okay, so that's lined up right there really well. How's this looking? You know what? That's good enough, I think. I think that's good enough. Let's go a little bit thinner on the walls. We are going to use collision on these. These are going to be the real walls. Grab this material. Let's just make that the actual material, not an override. Just let it be the wall material. I don't actually know what the difference is. I'll be honest. Yeah, and then this can be the interior here. Let's let this pop out a bit. Line it up a bit for the interior. The roof will conceal a lot of the edge, as will the floor. So that should be pretty good right there. And then we can just pull this out to whatever width we actually need this to be. How does this look here? Let's go a little bit further in. We'll have a very thick back wall here so that it doesn't... Do we want it to build into the tree? Like, do we want the wood to be visible on the other side? If we are going to do that, we need to round this out a bit. No! Patented paper robot birds. Could a germed up bird wear a hat like this? I think not. I think not. Left wall. Right wall. Beautiful. Rear. No hole in the rear. Don't worry about that. That's, well, see, it cuts in a little bit there, but maybe we want the wood to be visible. Like if the entire back was the wooden... We could use collision on this and make that work. and just not have a back here. And then just extend this further. And yeah, that could just be the back of the shop, is the tree wall. It works. Something very fun about just building a birdhouse. I don't know how this manages to happen, but yeah, I'm okay with that being kind of a wooden texture. Thank you for the follow. All follows are anonymous. Let's see here. Yeah, that's fine. I'm okay with it looking that way. No, let's go with the lighter ones. Let's use whatever we used for the stairs. Not the risers. Apparently it's this one. Yeah, I think that'll be better. Kind of give it that unfinished interior look. All right, so we're not gonna have back stairs, and that's fine. What's the music track? This is the theme of this town. Hello, hello, welcome in. Yeah, this is playing in engine right now. That's the music for the game, for this particular region of the game. That is made by one of our community members. Goes by Wario's Warehouse on Twitch. Goes by Casual elsewhere. Very talented musician. Well, songwriter, I guess. I don't know if he actually plays any instruments. All right, the roof. We're gonna do the roof. I think we're gonna do a CSG polygon because there'd be a very awkward seam were we to do anything else here. So the vague shape is gonna be something like this, 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 this. So now let's just 3, 3, 0, 0. Make sure these are all tied up. Oop, nope, wait, hang on. That one needs to be probably a little lower. Negative 2.8. This one can be, no, let's go 2.75. 75 makes sense. Oh, you know what I didn't even consider? Some whimsy. We could add some whimsy to this shape, right? Not only can, but probably should. It's entirely too exact. Make this a unique texture, and let's change this roof to a nice red. And then let's make it a little bit more whimsical, right? Let's get whimsy with it. So whimsy, huh? I mean, kind of. It's like if we're gonna do that, you can't go halfway, huh? Blah. And then he waddled away. Hi, Al. Al's already been hard at work in the writer's room. He's been slaving away over a hot pen. That's awkward. You know what? I'm okay with that, I think. Whole stupa? Pikmin coated? Nah, that's fine. I don't see anything Pikmin about it. Oh, in a good way. Okay, then yes, absolutely, 100%. Front wall visual. All right, so this is important. We're gonna have front wall visual and front wall collider. And the reason these need to be separate is because it's gonna fold out and I don't want the collision to actually move. So somehow or another this thing's gonna when you go inside. And when that happens, it needs to be very, very clear which way is out. So now we need a floor. Which that can also use this material, I think. Okay, as long as it doesn't poke out the side, then we're fine. And yeah, it pokes into the wall, which is good. Okay, how we looking here from the outside? Oh, it's a problem. So these walls need to extend further down. This one and this one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oops. 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, actually, maybe that's wasn't necessary. 4, 5. Oh, the bot! Get reconnected, jerk. There it goes. We're good. Everything's fine. Yeah, well, you know what? It does need to be a little bit further down. 1. Yeah, that's what I need. I need to go just a little bit down. Just for symmetry, we'll do it on this side as well, but you won't be able to see that at all, so whatever. All right, so that looks all right. We're gonna bring the floor up so that it lines up. I should have done this earlier. So it lines up with the entrance a bit. That's gonna be a very awkward entrance, isn't it? It's okay though. It's gonna be just fine. Okay, so now, oops, it was already running. So now I should be able to get in here. Floor has no collision. Perch also has no collision. It doesn't really need collision. Whoops, wrong scene. Because it is going to be hidden under some stairs to make it more accessible. We lost a bird here. All right, we're in. We are in. You can just kind of slide out, which is good. It's kind of a narrow entrance, so we may make it a bit more open. This guy needs to move out for a bit. There he is. I'm in a birdhouse. Yay! All my dreams coming true. What we're gonna do here is in the module shop, we have an excellent little bit of kit. The camera control system. We do not need camera path. We do need the enter trigger and exit trigger set up. And we do need camera target set up. Which I don't know exactly what that's gonna be, like right around here, I think. No, you'll be able to see inside it because we're actually gonna remove the front face when you step inside. I'd say we're about 10 to 15 minutes from that point. Maybe less. Okay, enter trigger. Oh wait, gotta be careful. This is a separate thing, isn't it? All right, so when you hit this trigger, you are officially inside the building. And when you hit, yeah, it's very Paper Mario. And when you hit this trigger, you are officially outside the building. I think that leaves enough room to exist between them where it won't flicker back and forth. We're gonna test that. All right, passive entrance building. Camera focus is the camera target. And then animation player. We need to have an animation player that has to have an animation called new animation because I am not gonna bother. And we're gonna add a track for the front wall visual. We're just gonna mess with its rotation. All right, so its initial setup there, good. And then its target setup is going to be, I guess right like that is fine. Change it to cubic. Hello. Looks good to me. That'll work. Now we have to give our custom code here, the animation player that it's going to play when we enter. Let's relaunch. It did not trigger. Oh, the collider is probably not actually set up yet. The signals have to be connected. Not you. Here, this trigger, yeah. Body shape entered needs to be connected to the entrance. Ooh. What is the name of that? This one. On enter trigger, body entered. Oh wait, it's body entered, not body shape entered? Okay. Okay, connected. And then the exit trigger. Connected. On exit trigger, body. Oh, no. Hang on, cancel that. Disconnect. Body exited. It's still body entered. But it's to this one. Does that connect live? No. I have to relaunch. Hey, casual. Yeah! Okay. Okay, yeah, that's gonna need a little bit of work. So right now, there is a solid wall here. That's true. So I think we want a pretty large porch area so that that doesn't happen. Or even we break this into 2 pieces and it opens like, you know, barn door style. That might be a little bit better. Also, I need to trim this roof shape down a bit so that it doesn't clip into the roof like that. This top bit of the triangle here. Okay, camera movement. We are setting target, but there's something else we need to do with that. And that is set the rotation. Rotate degrees is the camera focus dot rotation dot y, and it's the global rotation, mind you. And then this is the inverse of rotate it negative that. Okay, so that should work, but it's not clean yet. Oh, it's not rotating. Why didn't it rotate? Okay, when you do that, print the camera focuses global rotation. Okay, so out, back in. Yeah, 0.5. 0.5 radians is pretty significant. Why is that not rotating? Adjust rotation. Where's my adjust rotation? Eh? Huh? Let's find where else we're using this. Camera control zone.
Well,
the obvious
that was wonderful. A good time was had by all. I'm pooped. Yes. I should be, good lord. What is happening in there? Aurora Borealis. Aurora Borealis at this time of year, at this time of day, in this part of the country, localized entirely within your kitchen? Yes. May I see it? No.
No. Hi, Turtle. Welcome in. Okay, what if we remove the set target business? No, it does not. Is there something else I need to do with camera handler in this case? Adjust rotation should do the trick.
The house is on fire. No, mother, that's just the northern lights.
See, more. Rotation. Dot Y.
Wee woo wee woo.
Wee woo wee woo. Wee woo wee woo. Match target rotation. What's this? Where's this? Okay. Where are we setting that? Who uses that? Camera control zone uses it. Okay. Well then why don't we possibly use it as well? Okay, so get rid of the adjust rotation business. And we will use, is it camera handler dot? Camera handler dot camera dot match target rotation. Not seeing a rotation going on here. Remote, give me my camera. Camera handler. Oh, nope, doesn't like that. Okay. Camera. Camera dot match target rotation is set to true. Good. Target is set to. Oh. What? All right, hold on. What was that? What was that now? Okay, well that's not how you do it, huh? Well, now I feel like I was closer before. Really surprised that's how that worked. No, she has to be able to go inside. 100%. She has to be able to do that. Let's restart it. Of the battle theme? I'll probably listen to that off stream then. Okay, so what's the deal here? Camera. There is no target for the camera? Is that... Surely target is maybe an old property that we don't use anymore then. So we want our list of transitions. Rotation. Yeah, target is just 0 right now. Whoop, see, wait, see, it is moving. It is moving. We've got current, old, target. Target is changed to 0.009. Did I mess with the I don't need degrees to rotation. That's my issue. I'm converting it to degree. I assume that's the issue. Yeah, there we go. Okay, that's better. That's better. All right. Yeah, I just screwed that up a little bit. Okay, good. Okay. Hold out. Hold out. I think we could divide this into 3 pieces, actually. to make it more clear where the entrance is, we cut it like about waist height here so that you can still see kind of the little ovally door entrance zone. I think that would be good. So yeah, let's do that actually. Let's break this into pieces. Front wall visual, bottom, and then the top, we're gonna swing out, I think. So front wall visual left, and then front wall visual right. Right around there, I think. That's where we're gonna take it. We're gonna do that as subtraction. Frontal visual. It's 3. 1, 2, 3. Copy that again. Paste it. Now that should be 3 separate pieces, but 2 of them are pretty much the same. Okay, take this. 1, 2, 3. Copy, paste. This one moves to 1, 2, 3. Okay, I think that's got it. Now for the animation player, we're gonna have to move this around a bit. Oh, where is the left walls, or the left visual of the front focused? Right here. That is okay. But then this one is focused in the same place, and that is not okay. What we can do, make a node 3D and call this left hinge, and then another one called right hinge, and put these at the location where we want to be swinging. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right there. All right, so we're gonna take these. We're gonna put the left wall here. We're gonna put the right wall here, and that's what we're gonna animate on. Left hinge rotation and right hinge rotation. Start them out normal. We're gonna go cubic on the swing. Ooh, is that all right? That's maybe okay. We'll see. The roof is a little bit screwed up, huh? But yeah, something like this. Negative 135, sure. Positive 135, sure. Yeah, so let's fix that upper box. Yeah, I see the problem there. Just flop that up a little bit. There we go. All right, do we need to reload? Probably, yeah. All right, here we go. The new opening animation. Ugh, what happened there? Excuse you. That's gross. For the most part, it's pretty nice. For the most part. We're definitely gonna make it zoom in a bit, or maybe make it a little bit bigger in here or something. I don't know, maybe this needs to be... It it still feels a little bit cramped, but we can actually scale the whole thing if we need to. Don't like what's happening with that. What is happening with that? Yeah, look, you can actually see it happening there. Why? Something went terribly wrong. Yeah, the mesh is not being well calculated here, which is very strange. Maybe that'll fix it. Whoa. Whoops. Let's just reload it. The fact that it can live load at all is amazing. There we go. That's clean. That's really nice and clean. Not yet, they aren't. All in due time. Let's take this material and get it on these little interior pieces. There we go. Yep, looks good. Nice and wooden on the inside, like a painted surface. Beautiful. But yeah, as it stands, it's a little bit small to be a shop. But it looks good. It looks good so far. Yeah, I think we're gonna stretch it out a bit. Obviously not quite like that, but that's not it's dark in there. But that looks a lot like it definitely fills out the area a bit more. Yeah, everything's nice and solid. I think what would really help is if we move the camera target in a bit more. Definitely works a bit better. I think we can go even better than that. I think we can get even better. So it's a little bit snug, but it works, and then you can just kind of fly out of it. Yeah, you know what? I'm good with that. That looks nice and shoppy. Oh, we've got a missing wood texture there. So let's take the floor texture, copy. It's right here. Yep, there it is. Skull Puncher 2. The Skull Punching. Or should the interior be like the dark planks color, maybe? Like right here, just to separate it a bit from the floor. You punched one skull, you punched them all. I don't know. I feel like there's a lot more nuance to it. Yeah. I like that. Skullist. Great. Cool. All right, let's give it some stairs. So these are going to be over the perch a bit. Very different. We can just scale these up, but I think more likely what we're going to want to do is bring the shop down to line up a bit better. Something like that. Yeah, there we go. Look at that. That looks very nice. Aw, I love it. Oh, wait, did we get a little, we got a little bit hung up on the collision now. It's the stairs. Yeah, they've got a little bit of a little bit going on there. Yeah, all right. Perfect. Yay. Well, the little perch here was cool and all, but now I don't feel like we need it. The stairs are 100% in their place. Kind of want to open up this bottom a little bit more. Posey, the pom-pom. See, look at this. If you move up, you'll miss that a little bit. She sure does. So I think what we want to do is improve the foliage. Posey is, in fact, being nosy. I guess we do CSG box. Right around here. We just try and line it up nicely. It doesn't have to be perfect. Remember, we're trying to keep a little bit of whimsy alive here. Ooh, yeah, I forgot about that. Okay, hold on. Oh, you know what? What if we change this out for effectively another one of these? But the really tricky thing is I don't want it to interfere with the top zone. Yeah, see, that looks awful, of course. Ah, the answer was right in front of me. CSG polygon. Okay, now I just need to make that depthy enough. All right, what does that look like? Okay, that's better. And then we take that polygon and we copy it for the visual, or for the actual collision. Okay. Now we rerun. And see if that works a little bit better. That is much nicer. Nice big opening to enter. The thing is, these swinging bits do not actually have collision. So you can just kind of like jump into them and pass through them, and I'm okay with that because they're merely an effect, just a visual effect. Next up, move this. There we go, so it doesn't collide with other stuff. Oh, that's really good. That's really fun. Yay. Yay. Okay. Shop. Scene DTSCN. This right here. Why is it called Q? I don't know why it's called Q. But that's okay. I don't know if there will be a muscle bird. We've already done muscle rat. So that joke needs to settle for a bit before we pop it out again. There we go. Looks good, looks good. It's officially a shop. That's how you know, because it's got the item icon. Icon. Abram, thank you for that posy party. Love a good posy party. Now the interior is still a little bit dark, but the items are going to kind of pop because they are not affected by light levels. They are just straight up sprites. Okay, how many items can we realistically fit in here? All right, move birds. Birds move. Shop further out. Like, I think we can get 4 items pretty sick. No way. No way. Remember, it's not like icons where you're just selecting things from a menu. They are actually in 3D space. That's right, it's a bird town. Okay, so this is a shop purchase zone. This is what a shop purchase zone looks like. Purchase zones. Okay, move the purchase zones into the building. 7. There'll be a little stand for it. This does have to restart before this actually appears. Oh shoot! This sign needs to be nested. Move out. This needs to be properly affixed to left hinge. Well, it's really screwed up now. Is the shop? Yeah, it's like behind here now. All right, so pull the purchase zones up a little bit. All right, restart the area. Refresh. Okay, there we go. Sign is sticking to that now. Okay, that's better. Pull it out a bit more. Okay, we'll put it on a little stand of some kind. I think if we have 4 of these. Ugh. Okay, so the spacing. The spacing in here. 3.031. Oh wait, negative 0.69. 1.1, so like 1.7 is the difference? Wait, what? 2.694. Oh, okay, that's exactly 2 units away. Yeah, 2 units is what we do in Frogtown. Actually, you know what? I kind of want that bench. I want to grab this bench for later. Is that? Oh, that's what he's standing on, is an invisible box. Why is it invisible? I don't know. So if we were to keep it consistent with Frogtown in its current state, that would be... Yeah. Enough for exactly 3. If we need 2 more units of space in here... Ooh, we gotta go 50% wider, right? 1, 2... Well, I guess you could kind of count the walls. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then we got to go up to 8. So like 33% more space. Maybe that's what we need. Move the sign out first. All right, scale. 33%, huh? So what are we at? 1, 2, 3, 4, and a bit. So we need to be out to right around there. Wide shop. It's getting bigger and bigger. 4 items is not much, but I think it's a lot better than what we were sitting at. Okay, so now 1, 2, bum, 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 bum. That's much better. Bum, 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 bum. All right, so now let's position it a bit, because geez, it's getting a little bit ridiculous in here. Did the stairs screw up? A little bit. I'll have to reposition those. Because, yeah, you want to have a little bit of dead zone between them. Okay, that'll work. We're clipping into that a little bit, but that's not a huge issue, really. This, however, is not a great issue to have. The walls don't extend far enough now. Got a little bit of daylight poking through. Make this roof a little bit, whoops, a little bit further back. Yeah, that's what I wanted. Okay, now let's see how we're doing. Gotta fix those stairs. There's still a little bit of, there's a little bit of clippage here still. Just like a smidgen. There we go. I think just for visual balance, I think I want this whole purchase zone set scooted over slightly. Like that is definitely, yeah, it's definitely closer to that side. Okay, now let's grab this countertop. Oh, there's a few different countertops, huh? Oh, wait, they're all the same. Oh, but one of them has the stuff in it. Okay, so this doesn't actually have anything in it on its own. So we can just have Node 3D, counters, transform, rotation, move up and into the building. Give it the illusion. I think we'll scale these slightly. Whoops, what's going on here? No, not like that, not like that. You goofball. Yeah, do it like that. And yeah, now we're just gonna kind of eyeball scale it until it's just, ooh yeah, I forgot. The walls are not actually straight in here. That's gonna be something. There we go. That's looking good. Move the counters back a bit so the items kind of float on them a bit better. And I think we are gonna do, yeah, we don't want this situation where it's like, oh, you're soft locked. You can't jump because you literally cannot get out of here. Oh, if you do that, you've got, yeah, we're not gonna do that. So we do actually need, unfortunately, an invisible wall. I'll let you stand on the counter, I guess, because I'm very, very nice like that. And I know how much everybody loves doing that. It's really what it comes down to. You guys just love being in places where you're technically not supposed to be. That's what it comes down to. There we go. So now you can get up here. Can't actually purchase anything, but it's fun to be on top. Oh, but that does reveal that the roof has no solidity. Turn that on. There we go. we're gonna need a little shopkeeper bird. I think we can make one. New inherited scene. Bird actor, shopkeep. Clipboard. Which is actually going to use frog.png. Because we have a clipboard there. And all good frog shopkeepers just have a clipboard at all times. Let's move him around a bit. Transform. He'd be holding it like this. Ooh, the leg. Definitely has to be under the wing. Might need to just scale it down a bit. Give him a smaller. He has a tiny clipboard. Okay, but it does need to be. Yeah. There we go. Entities, actors, bird, shopkeeper. He should have a different color, shouldn't he? What color is he? His body, wing, tail, wing. Oh, wait, hang on. This needs to be self-modulate. Very light blue, maybe a hint of green even. That looks great. All right, bird, actor, shopkeep, done. Because you got to have a shopkeeper in here, right? But that goes in this scene. He's not tied to the shop itself. Do they sell birdseed? That's a great question, and to tell you the truth, I don't know. Whoops, all of Godot just crashed. That's probably fine, right? I'm sure we didn't lose anything there. It's loading. Loading. The game is loading. Oh. Here it comes, here it comes, here it comes. Okay, we're back. Okay, he can be scooted. He can be safely scooted. We're gonna just scoot you back here a little bit, buddy. A little bit more, a little bit more. Yeah, you just need to be visible over here so that I can talk to you and stuff. He's gonna need a dialogue zone. All right, he's got a dialogue zone now attached to him, so you have to be standing pretty close to him now. And he needs an actor code. O2 Bird Shopkeep. Now that's gonna be a thing, isn't it? Conversation code here. Cause shopkeep. Find. Oh, right, and the shop purchase zone needs to know who the shopkeeper is so that we know who to do the talking animation. All right, so I guess we're just gonna duplicate chapter 1 conversation setup just to get the helper functions, make sure they're still linked properly. And now we have chapter 2 conversations as a code, as a file of code. Good. A lot of this can be deleted. This is the one I want right here, is shopkeep. We'll keep one more just to make it easy to do that. I don't actually have to use the pass-through. I've got some code set up that says like, hey, just get the lines from the actor code, but then you can't do conditional stuff. So if there's ever any conditional code, all right, so get lines. Buy, sell, and chat. The menu options are still the same, but the answers need to be different. So we need to open up raw scripts and make a new raw script. Red coins in Rico Tower. Oh man. Rico Harbor might have been my favorite level in Sunshine. I don't know if this is necessary. It's fine. Al had the winning line here for the bird shopkeeper already. Prices are cheap. So we're gonna change this to O2/bird. And these are the lines we need to actually replace. Oh, at least 6, I think would be a good number. What's the name of this shop? Since the last one was the Hoppin' Shop. 1 female character per chapter. That's how it goes. Gosh. There was somebody in every chapter of Thousand Year Door that just wanted Mario. Carnally. They couldn't keep their hands off of him. It's really weird. Is there a pun there? I could see that being like a trash-talking bird of some sort. In the same way that Toby or Jack threatens to turn you into an antenna. Maybe not so much a pun as just a throwaway line. Up to the by tech wings and things. Except it's like arms. That doesn't make any sense. Put it in quotes so everybody knows that I know how to spell cheap. And make it dance. Welcome to store. That's a stretch. Perfect. Welcome to Winging a Prayer. Feather or not. Ups and down. Is that something? Down. Talon. Egg. Check it out. Bird. Flock, stock, and barrel. And there's one barrel. Honestly, flock is probably the best we're gonna get. Flock and load. A flying school. Well, that's what fish swim in. Lock, stock, lock, rock, knock. Sock. Let's just call it the flock and stock. I think that works. That fits with the current theme. The flock and stock. Because we've had the inn, the Scrap and Nap, in Drainpipe. The Frogtown store was the Hop and Shop. So I think flock and stock works pretty well. If that can actually be a consistent theme through the entire game, I will be impressed. I'm not expecting it, but maybe that can be a running gag for the entirety of the game. Okay. The next thing is we want to make sure we have our conversation code in Birdtown. This is basically to tell it which conversation setup to use. Right? Yeah, right now it's set to Chapter 1 conversation. We need to change that to Chapter 2 conversations. All right, I think this will work now. I think we should be able to talk to this guy. He's gonna need a new little voice sound. Wait, that's the wrong thing. Why are you saying that? How did you get this idea? Why do you think this is the Hop and Shop? What do you take me for, a fool? Oh, because he actually is saying to get the lines from that. Okay, that's not what he's supposed to do. I need to change that to O2/bird. The pass-through was incorrect here. There we go. So he should be able to buy our items. I should be able to buy these items. It's not pointing to him. Why is he not the one saying it? Cat, please stop. Uh-oh. 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 Why? That's correct. No text lines for dialogue. How do you figure? So that happens if show dialogue is called okay, so yeah, show dialogue is called right here. And I called it with text script handler get lines. Oh, this isn't set up to accept. Yeah, I haven't registered chapter 2 text yet. There we go. This is going to have to change to some kind of lazy loading at some point, because as it is, I'm loading every line of text in the game. That's not going to fly. Like, it's fine for now, but it's not going to fly. Like some sort of flightless bird. Very cute. Great. Good. Okay, he works. But why does he... This is something that's supposed to happen, is that when you buy... No, wait, hang on. Did I ever set... I didn't set him up yet. I didn't set him up yet as the active shopkeeper code. Actor code override. O2 bird shopkeep. Boom. Now it should actually point to him. He needs a better voice, obviously. There we go. Now the text box comes from him. Yeah, how do we handle the voices in this? What about... So currently, there's a handful of actors who have had special voice types. And the way it has been handled... Wait, no. It's in the dialogue box, isn't it? Voice sound. How do I get... Ah, here we go. If actor name equals. So I've got it in the dialogue box set to do that rather than the actor, which I guess is fine. Because all these are going to have the prefix of bird. I think I would rather it live on the actor itself. That's still doable. Okay, I think we'll handle. Let's put that on the to-do list so we don't forget. New voice for bird characters. Everyone's just defaulting to the frog voice. All right. So are we good? This looks nice. I think this is a lovely little shop. Built right on the tree as a big fat little birdhouse. All right, so this will be the way down over here, right? Some of these guys are gonna need to wander once we actually get some more stuff put in. Let's see here. I think we want these stairs to be further out. Kind of a little bit more over here. So that you kind of are a little bit farther over. Oh, what? Huh. That's not good. Weird. Okay, lower this ever so slightly. Yeah, and then, of course, now I can't get back down. No, what am I, there's something else here. Oh, shoot, now I can get on top of the roof. Oh, I want to get on top of the roof. So what am I hitting here? Because I'm sliding up and down on something here, and I don't know what. What is that? Oh, okay. No. It sticks out slightly. Okay, yeah, that makes sense now. I get it. So we clear that. Then I think we're in much better shape on that. Yeah, okay. That's what that was, I think. Okay. Yeah, you can get onto the roof here. And then from there, you can do what? You can't make that. Okay, that's no good. That's no bueno. Oh, I'm hitting something here. Oh, the invisible wall. It's the invisible wall. All right. All this because I want to let you guys hang out on the roof. Because I'm such a nice guy. Okay, surely you can't get over that, right? Famous last words. Okay, that should be okay. See, it's like, it's not easy to get up. I think what we need over here is a camera control zone to angle the camera when you hit that second zone. I want to be careful not to let you hit it while you're inside of the shop. Yeah, that should be good. Bigger. More this kind of shape, I guess. Yeah, okay. And what is the effect of this zone for the camera control? While you are in this zone, the camera will be rotated by 30 degrees. Ooh. Did this move back? I think it did. Where's my camera moving? Where's my camera movement? You were supposed to rotate by 30 degrees. Yeah, I did screw this one up here. Okay, camera control zone. What's your deal? Why aren't you working today? On enter. Yeah. Print, rotate, degrees. Oh. Oh, there it goes. I don't know what. Why did that suddenly start working? Maybe I didn't save properly or something. Let's go with that. Okay, that's better. That's so much better. The camera kind of slowly, you know, spins around just a bit when you get to this part. So you got a better view of up here, and you're like, oh, I could get up here, boing, and then you get up there. Great. And then you can go across. And then I think when we get over here, we'll turn the camera the other way. And yeah, there we go. And that's going to be the loop around town. All right, we have one, count them, one building. What can you do when you get up here, though? A little treasure like right up here. Sounds good. Let's have a little treasure up here. Would it be visible from down here? If we play our cards right, no. I think we can pull that off. We need to make it a little bit easier to get up. So we might put a little box that you can jump on. So that you're not like doing this number here and being like, why doesn't it work? A little box in the back. A little crate. Oh man, I love a good crate. Let's hide this. Okay. Node 3D. This is going to be the inn right here. I know that it doesn't look like much of an inn, and there's not actually going to be an interior. But it will work just fine. That is good enough for me. We're going to scale it down to make it much easier to jump on top of it. Maybe not quite that much. Yeah, there we go. But we don't want you to jump off the edge. I'm not sure if I'll let you. I'm not sure if I'll let you jump off the edge or not. I'm on the fence about putting rails. It's like, surely you would pay attention. But would you? There you go. Then you can get up here, and then you can find a little fun little treasure up here for you, just for you, for being so nosy. Being so gosh darn nosy about what's up here. Go, crate, better jump on it. Oh, now I'm on the roof. Yeah, we'll just put a little wood platform up here of some sort, of some description. Bow, 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 bow. It's very catchy. It's a very catchy song. You know? Something like that. Make sure to use collision. And then we'll put a little support under it. Something like that. And then we'll repeat it. And we'll put this one over here, and we'll reverse the transform. Boom, look at that. It's beautiful. Honestly, amazing. Slap these in here. Make it all one big piece. Okay, and we'll put a little treasure up there. I don't know if it's gonna be a bob or what. I love a good bob. So you can't quite see it. You can, if you really are paying attention, you'd be like, you can just barely see it, but that it's unlikely you'll see it down here. It's like, yeah, if you're really looking, when you get to right here, you'd be like, oh, I think I see something, and then you'll go grab it. Bird. Perfectly original bird. Bird in a shop. Selling 4 strawberries. We do need to actually set up what items will be for sale. No. It's totally different. Totally different bird. Totally different bird. Don't worry about it. Look at him bounce. Functionally identical, legally distinct. Yeah, it's a bird. What do you want? I love legally distinct bird. He's my favorite character in Undertale. All right. I feel good about the shop. We finished the shop, I think. The only thing left to do on it would be to change what items are for sale. Okay, bare minimum. Oh, we need a place for cooking, don't we? Bare minimum. Strawberry. Honeycomb. And then I don't know what else. Defense juice. I love delicious defense juice. What is for sale in Chapter 2? In, Thousand Year Door. It's still Tier 1 items. They throw in Ice Storm. When compared to, the shop in Petal Meadows. Thousand Year Door does have a new offensive item. Compared with Chapter 1, where you can get Fire Flowers that deal 2 damage to everything. Is it 2 damage to everything? It might be 2 damage to everything. You can get Ice Storm. Oh wait, no. Thousand Year Door also does 3 damage for Fire Flowers. So why swap to Ice Storm? I guess Elemental. That's the only thing I can think of. Yeah, does extra damage against ice enemies. And then Ice Storm does extra damage against fire enemies. And may possibly freeze. Okay, Also adds mystery, which... But yeah, we do need to have a cooking place. So let's add that to the to-do list. Cooking. All right, we got our shop. The inn. I'm thinking the inn is just gonna be like a couple hammocks and I don't know, a nice rug. I think we have a rug, right? Oh, look at that lovely rug for the inn. This is gonna let us... What we're gonna do here is by setting up some hammocks against the back, that'll be a kind of nice natural walling off from falling off in this area. But I'm gonna need a hammock model. And I need to make it rock gently in the breeze. How are we gonna make a hammock? Hammock. It could be more of a like a 4-point attachment, you know? Not as zany. I could build it in Blender. Let's crack open Blender and see if we can build a quick hammock. How long is this bird town gonna take us, realistically? I mean, the shop just dominates the scene right here. It'll probably be... It's gonna be a few streams of this. But I'll work on it off stream too, and that'll probably go even faster. All right, what shape? So one idea that I unfortunately did not get to illustrate because I did in fact have work to do. That I mentioned in passing was the Dracula hinging from his head. All right, let's see here. Okay, so let's consider a Dracula. Blah. He's very angry. Dracula. Okay. His big old boot, his big old work boots. Okay, so Dracula here. Typically, whoa. Typically, you think about Dracula. Oh, you know what I just realized is I just drew that all on the background layer. Terrible. yet so relatable to the kids. All right, so Dracula here is lying in his coffin. Typically, a Dracula rises from his coffin like this, right? So, my grand idea was imagine it's perfect. He just rises feet first. No one has used this before, 100% certain. So if you find out about anyone using it from this point on, it was me. It was me. That was my idea. But his face would be muffled against the side of the coffin, against the cushioning, and so it would just come out like. All right. A hammock. I want to say sphere to start with. And then just boom, behold, a hammock. Right. No, they're like pointier. They need to be pointier, right? How would you get pointier? Well, the obvious answer is like that. No, that's awful. And yet, strangely compelling. Like, what if? What if? Like, obviously this can't work, right? Well, I mean, not the worst hammock I've seen. It's certainly not good. Okay, so one thing is you would want the whole thing to kind of curve up a bit. So you would do, it's this button right here? How do you do this? How do you do proportional editing? It is this, right? So move. Wait, that's scaling. What do you, okay, proportional editing. Except, oh wait, maybe, no. Oh, here we go. I have to select, like... No? Can that not... Huh. I don't know. It does seem to work, but, like... not well. So if I do this... Yeah, it still moves that, but it moves everything that's selected. How do I get a bigger selection region? Ah, here we go. Well, you know what? That's not bad. Right? It's, well, it certainly is bad. It's definitely bad. But I think I can salvage it. I think it's salvageably bad. Okay, turn this off. It gave me a good starting point here. I think that is reasonable. It's a little bit of a canoe. A little bit of a corn husk. Give it a little bit less. And yeah, that's a reasonable hammock. Posey is dreaming. Yeah, it's like it's usable. I'm not even gonna add a texture to it. We'll do that in Engine. I mean, in Godot. You know what I mean. We'll put that in Blender. Outdoor decor or furniture. Let's say furniture. Hammock. And hammock. Save Blender file. All right. Add a hammock. Art, Blender, furniture, hammock. Oops, no, do not open, do not open. All right, add that to the end. Wait, let's make a node for this. Hammocks. What? Oh, the normals. I didn't consider this. Well, no, this is easy, though. This is super easy, though. Right? This is super easy. I just have to give it a new material. Give it a new material. Give it a material. And on that material, disable backface culling, and we're good. There we go. That's all it was. A genius. Albedo. Oh wait, let's use this painterly texture of mine. Yeah, look at that. Because then if we add in triplanar UV, you get this nice little textury bit going on. And then we can just add whatever color we want. Linen, burlap almost. Yeah, it's good, it's good. Okay, there we go. Now we can transform this a bit, make it a bit more reasonably sized. I don't know what we're gonna do about the collision. We could create just an identical collision shape to the mesh. It's not that many triangles. Like, it's a little bit awkward, but it's fine. What is this about? Oh. The fact that it's a static body is worrying. Hum. Okay, change type to static body. We're gonna animate the swing of the mesh, but we're not going to mess with the rest. Oh, it's non-uniform. It's non-uniformly scaled. Are you sure? 0.44, 0.44. Transform none. Frickin' none. It is very uniformly scaled, sir. What are you talking about? You're the one. Yeah, you're the one that's non-uniformly scaled. Oh, geez. How did that happen? I didn't apply the transform. That's what happened. Do I care that much about this? Let's just make a close enough collider for it. Actually, you know what? Let's just plop an invisible wall over it. You're a triangle. It's true. I didn't want to admit it. Autoplay, looping. It is the actual hammock's rotation in the world. Okay, start playing this. Nope, not Y. Yes, X. Cubic. Slow it down. Slow it down further. That's reasonable. Scale it more. More squat. Slow it down more. Okay, that seems all right. And I think what we'll do... All right, stop. Oh, shoot. No, I want this to be on this instead. Great. All right, keep going. Sure. There we go. Okay. And the reason is because I need to actually rotate this hammock. That still is a thing that very much has to be done. Okay, that's fine. Then we'll duplicate. And move that to like here-ish. I want this to kind of act as a wall against the far side here. Planks, please. Let's just grab whatever texture this is. Copy. Paste. Duplicate. And duplicate. That's great. Take these two hammocks. Okay. Restart. Yeah. Looks cozy, right? I'm gonna scale that whole thing up, this whole little hammock zone up. There we go. And now we can put a nice little invisible wall there. Actually, you know what? You know what? Let's do a CSG polygon. Rotated 90 degrees, of course. On the x-axis. Intersecting edges. Oh, you're right. Oh, you're so right. Let's make this pretty big. Obnoxiously so. I don't want you getting on this. Okay. And it's high enough that you can jump. I love that this area has a lot more verticality than Frogtown does. Frogtown had just a little bit with like getting into some of the houses, but this is like, okay, there's some fun little stuff going on here. I need to make these that post and this post actually solid. You could still fall off here, so we might want to do something about that. Not sure what, if anything. These hammocks look a lot better size now. We'll add a little innkeeper. Maybe a little bit of, I don't know, what else would you put up here? Because right now this is the entirety of the inn. What's the innkeeper look like? Just a bird? Maybe just a bird. Oh no, he should have a funny little hat. He should have a funny hat. Like a bellhop. A bellhop hat. Right? Red cylinder. Black rim. Yellow tassely bit. That's easy. That's easy. We'll do that right now. We'll get us our beautiful, beautiful bellhop hat. Bird. All right, add some height to it. No, add some width to it. How about that, huh? Ah. You didn't expect that. Okay, bellhop hat. Mouse drawn. A little bit. Make it a little bit more exaggerated. Exaggeration is good. Yeah, and then it can just kind of do one of these. There we go. Slap on 3 colors and we're basically good to go. Right. Wand. Increase by 3. Fill with purple. Wand. Increase by 3. Fill with green. Oops. Fill with green. You must die. Wand. Increase. And fill with orange. Doesn't matter. We're just getting the lines. Okay, first off, red, yes. Next, very dark red. Nearly black. And then kind of a shiny black. And we could do a little bit of yellow, a little goldish trim. Could do a little something like that. Behind the outline line does give it a nice little effect. All right, I'll take it. Yeah. No, not shift, just middle click. All right, re-import bird.png. Actors, bird, re-import. And now make a new bird. Simple as that. New inherited scene. This one is going to be called Bird Actor Bellhop. In the sub viewport, attached to body. Duplicate, set region to bellhop hat. And then position. And then color body, wing, tail. What color is this bird? Gray bird? All been various shades of blue, haven't they? Ooh, yeah. Here we go. Nice bright red bird. Save in actors, bird actor bellhop. And throw our new bellhop bird right here into the world, ready to make his debut. He's gonna be facing left. He needs a dialogue zone. He is allowed to turn. Bird in keep. Oh, nice. There's a whole... Oh, this is perfect. Okay. O2. Bird. In keep. Returns in menu O2/in. We're going to compare that with raw text 1. See, this is what we need. This blob right here. Change that to O2in. And yeah. Oh, and then that's where we set the price as well. It'd be 5 bits. Pay up. And now we need to give him things to say. Okay, bird, sleep, nest. The nest and rest. We've done it again. Give that some impact. Yeah, that was the same joke as last time. Okay. Big impact. Oh my gosh, photon. Welcome in. How was Lake Hopper work tonight? You caught me at pretty much the end of my streaming block, but that's fine. I'm sure we can keep this raid train going. Productive is good. You know what? I feel like I've been productive lately. This is good. What is the deal with all this? I get it. Usually you go later than me. Birdtown name pending is coming along nicely. We finished the shop, ground up. This whole little piece. That's Boydberg. It's not bad. The Dracula idea. Did you see the hinging? Did you see the hinging? It is. He still needs a different voice. The hinging that's the best idea I'm ever gonna have. All right, so let's see how well this works now. The nest and rest, you see. That barely fits. I might put that on a different line. Like the idea that while you're sleeping, he's just like, yeah, there we go. Yeah. Sleep real good. Sleep real good like that. Yeah. Let's take this hammock and this hammock. Which one is that? Not 3. 4 and 2. Yeah, 4 and 2. Rotate them around. There we go. Let's get the rotation. No, he's adorable. No, it's hammocks, Mac. It's hammocks. They're done. All right. This is good. This is good. Yeah, let's change that. Let's change that little gag here to be on 2 separate pages. Yeah, that's it. That's the end dialogue. We got the end dialogue, shop dialogue. Two lovely new birds added to the town that actually have things to say. I love the little pop open. Oh, it does clip a bit, doesn't it, at the top? I don't know if I care that much. And if you go up, get on top, you can get a little treasure. Oh, I bet you all want that. Yeah. So we'll keep adding little townsfolk birds. There's still a few other key areas in the town that I need to finish. but we got plenty of room to add those. The biggest one is the actual elevator, but I'm kind of holding off until we get the base of the tree done. There's going to be a whole radial platforming section around the tree trunk as you work your way up to the town. And then I guess you'll pop up over on, like, right here at the southern side. Face Down Dracula was also good, but that wasn't... Wait. No, Face Down Planking. Face Down Planking was the gag in Dupu's stream today. That just, and then increasingly dumb things that are normally face up that could be face down, such as Dracula in a coffin. Face down. I like these branches. They actually turned out pretty good. We may want to add a little bit of gentle swaying to those, but I'm hesitant. Even the branch, but definitely not, because then it's like, well, the branch is supporting this stuff, so All right, yeah. I think we did good. We could add a little table or something to the end, but as it stands, I think this is pretty good. Oh, it does need a sign. It does still need a sign. It still needs a signpost to show that, hey, this is the inn. That's gonna be easy, but we're out of time for tonight. The bellhop hat was a good little addition. I think he looks great. He looks great in the bellhop hat. All right, let's go over to decisions. We can head over to GQ stream. He's doing the new Pokemon, the new France Pokemon. Or Small is actually doing, well, he says he's doing some dev work, but he's also been doing a little bit of Paper Mario 64 rando. Who to visit? Let's visit GQ. I will say, for the people coming in from the dev side of things who are interested in game dev, oops, that's not the wrong button. That's the wrong button. Small Block Boy is a cool streamer. I know we already did a mini shout out for Photon, but then also, does this still work? I think this still works. There we go. Small also does game dev and is a Paper Mario fan, so works out great. A lot of his games use the flat characters style with the kind of rotating to turn, which is fun. I like it. I think it's fun. I'm kind of glad I didn't do the draw the backs of every character thing that the remake of Thousand Year Door did, because oh my gosh, what a mess. Anyway, we're gonna go over to GQ tonight. Yeah. All in all, I think tonight went well. Keep in mind that if you want to play this game, all the stuff that happens before this bird town is available. You can play it right now for free. The game isn't done. It's got a lot of work left, but you can play what is done today through Steam, and then tell me if it just completely breaks. These stairs are not centered anymore. Have a good night, everybody. Thank you for hanging out. Thank you for the fun. No, wait, stop. Okay, cancel the raid. Cancel the raid. We'll do it in a little bit. Welcome, Gameon. GQ can wait. Oh. No, this is the time of night where I usually have to end stream. Because I have work and a child. But thank you for the raid. Don't worry, we'll raid out. 2 more hours. No, I can't look at these dumb little birds anymore. Welcome everybody coming in from Gameon. My name is Dobbs. I am a hobbyist game developer in the middle of a probably 4-year-long project. Show them your Dracula idea. I don't think we have it up anymore. I deleted the file. It was a Dracula idea is not important. Welcome in Gameon. How was your stream? No, I'm Dobbs. I am working on a game in the style of the old Paper Marios. And we've been building out a new town, little bit by bit. So we got, so far, a shop and a little place to sleep. It's beautiful, really. Look at this little guy. Look at this adorable little guy. There's not a lot in the town yet. This is not a complete town. It has a lot left to fill out. But it will be really hustling and bustling with little bird guys over the next week or so. I'm going to be adding more and more to it. This is for Chapter 2 of the game. There's still a lot of the game left to build. But Chapter 1 is done. And if you want to play it, you can play it for free right now. It's available. Pretty much everything in the game that I have finished is in a demo now, and you can play it for free. If you like old school Paper Mario, then this game is for you. Like, specifically, that is who this game has been built for, is people who like the old classic style of Paper Mario games. Specifically Thousand Year Door. Paper Mario 64 was still a good game, but the writing wasn't wacky like it was in Thousand Year Door. It seems like in Thousand Year Door, Nintendo let the writers like go nuts, and they really put a lot of character into it. And that's what we're doing in this as well. So if you like Thousand Year Door specifically, play my video game. It's free. And it's fun. And it's like 4 hours long of a demo. It's a 4-hour long demo, apparently. That's all I got. Okay. It was a sudden late raid. Speaking of raids, we're gonna raid GQ now, who plays whatever he wants to. Currently he's playing the new Pokemon. That's all the game dev for tonight. I will be back with more game dev on Wednesday, so look forward to follow this channel. Wait, this one or GQ? Who are you telling them to follow? I don't understand. Dupu, help. I don't get... Dupu, this is very important. You need to explain to me exactly what you're talking about, because I haven't a clue. Okay, goodbye.